Have you considered becoming a patron or a member of the channel? Links down below. Please be sure to leave a like on the original video before watching this reaction. And, on a second note, hi Blackmas, I hope you're doing okay. And now, on to the video. Click. The Scratch Universe side series. Capsters. And honestly, Blackmas, who made like the Scratch Universe logo? Because once again, that thing is amazing. Oh. Ooh.
Planet Earth. Our little personal space in the Milky Way galaxy.
That is like the intro
Love
for
it or hate
Capsters.
it, this is our home. In the grand scheme of things, our home is nothing more than a tiny pile of stardust in this endless universe of ours. But that's not how it works on Earth, partner. Inside this tiny planet, you got a massive server network that basically creates copies of every piece of land in this blue sphere. In theory, we have thousands of Earth's worth of copies. The main network divides into smaller networks that divide into smaller networks that divide into smaller networks. You get the idea.
It's a box
An
inside a box
endless
inside a
web.
box, yeah.
All the land that we walk on are called servers. When you move locations, you move from a server to another server. All kinds of servers have their own purpose. Some to live on, some to work on, some to travel through, etc. If you're watching this, this means you've been chosen, or by your own choice, to be born and brought into our little land, our humble abode.
I would not miss this, Blackmas.
Within the Portugal region lies our home.
Portugal
our
reference,
network and
baby.
our servers. Things are quite different here. Law still applies, but the system itself is plenty different from the norm. Welcome to Tuga. In Tuga, nature itself defies logic. It is theorized that our home was picked to be a gathering ground for the almightiest above, whatever rules above Tuga. As you can see, we have a vast amount of biomes for you to explore, thrive, and enjoy. Lots of kinds of wildlife, creatures ranging from tiny crabs to forces of nature like fire-breathing dragons. All wildlife born in Tuga are called capsters.
Angie, what were you doing
Capsters
with
is short for
the
capsule
pyros?
monsters.
What were you doing
If
with
you're watching this
the furry
short film,
pyros?
This means you've chosen to be a capster
Or would be the
trainer.
scaly
Your
pyros?
job will be to assist the normal townsfolk and city folk on quests, or any kind of job they request from you. Work your way up the ranks within the trainers, beat gyms, and strive to become amongst the best trainers out there in Tuga. Obviously, you won't be doing this alone. You'll have your own team. You'll be
Ooh.
issued your first starting capster in my laboratory. From that point on, you decide how to live your adventures. Strive
Nice.
to be the best or live an honest life. The choice is yours, partner. That will be all for now. Thank you for your time. And once again, we welcome you to Tuga.
Thank you, Professor Angie.
That's that. The presentation video is over. Hope you two understood all of that, and it's understandable.
Nowadays, I'm a
if you
little bit
didn't.
more adjusted to Soldier's voice. To
I am a bit confused, yes.
That's normal, don't worry about it. What about you, kid? I love it! That's great to hear. Now your next step is going through that door, which leads to a long hallway. Through it, you'll find a door. That's where you'll be transported to one of the many towns of Tuga. Any questions?
Yeah. Let's assume we want to travel to another region outside of Tuga. Can we do that?
Yes, but it isn't cheap.
Jeez.
Exactly. Any other questions?
You got a farm.
Nah,
good.
I'm good. All right, boys. Your lives will begin through that door.
Dude,
Good luck, boys.
it must be so
Thanks.
weird to like inside the Scratch Universe universe.
They're good kids.
You like for you to start a new life in the way you want, you maybe have to grind just so you are teleported or like you're sent to your new region.
nervous?
This is kind of crazy, like the
Yeah,
parallels.
Like, we're gonna start our lives in a place that seems overwhelming.
You
What
gotta
about
adjust
you?
it to it.
Not really. I'm loving every second I hear about Tuga. Sounds like the thrill of a lifetime.
Yeah,
Soldier
that's
just
true.
wants to be a Pokemon trainer, or
I guess that's the door he talked about.
either that
Yep.
or he's been playing a lot of Pal World.
That's freaking bright.
Just like our futures, man. You ready to jump
Also,
in?
I love the detail
You
that
mind if we do it at the same
perhaps
time? You know,
because
just in
of
case?
Soldier, he had like his
Sure thing.
like his head covered. He didn't flinch from the light as much as Scout. That was a cool detail, Blackmas. I noticed that. What? Ooh. Which one of them got a new like a door?
You made it.
Nice.
You too.
Must be a waiting room or something. You good?
I'm dizzy.
Ooh.
Must have been the teleport thing. You saw the name thing pop up, right?
Name?
Okay, so now we should have our names.
I hope it worked.
Probably did. We had a name and even a bonus for a nickname. Dude, like, I don't want to walk around with a name like...
Beanie.
Dude,
Great names, right?
you're kidding, right?
Coming
Nope.
from the guy who called himself Top P,
The last P is silent, and it's a legit name.
and mine isn't. Because
I don't even know where to start with you. I mean,
Beanie.
Really, the
You're
mix
naming
between like
yourself after a
actual like
piece of
voice
headwear.
lines
I like
and
cute.
the AI and voice actors is great.
I wanted a cute name because coming up with a legit name bored me.
That
All
that
right.
face.
Fair.
That face.
But I ain't calling you that.
You will soon enough.
We'll see.
Dude, Blackmas,
Already
you're
eager for
you're
your first
stepping up so
Capster
much your
battle, I
game with
see.
like the facial expressions and the
boys.
lip work. Nice.
Wait, weren't you the professor on the recording?
Yep. I showed up here because I was told we'd been getting new trainers in town. 2 of them to be exact.
I'm guessing that's us.
Hopefully. Well, well, well.
What?
Wait, isn't
The
that...
soldier from the room! Turns out the 2 boys back at the conference room were sent here. Welcome to Solaria, boys. I am
Solaria.
Mayor. Did you travel safe?
Solaria.
No nausea, dizziness, anything?
I
Ain't this
feel
supposed to
fine,
be
honestly.
Tupa?
I felt dizzy, Doc. Those are normal symptoms since they're not used to fast traveling.
Also,
Don't go
server
anywhere just
traveling
yet.
is called fast
I'm going to
traveling.
get your gear.
That man right there is basically the chief of security in town. VAC's the name of the company.
Vac.
I am Professor
We've seen them
Carvalho.
before.
Born and raised
Oh, so
in
we're
Tuga,
getting Professor
biology,
Carvalho.
science, and teaching are my thing. Capsters my game.
The entire pleasure is ours,
I like
Professor.
the
Yeah.
touch that instead of
I'll
like
be guiding
using
you
Professor
around town
Oak,
for the morning,
Blackmas
getting you
is
acquainted
using like
around
the
place,
actual like name in
telling you
Portuguese.
boys the POIs and where your designated homes are at. You 2 are boys, right?
yes?
I mean, come on.
We are man, Professor.
I lost
He got
nice
the
deal with
joke.
the man with
Well,
the
boys,
2 ends.
what are your names?
But
My
yeah,
name's
it's kind of
Tom.
like
The last P
something
is
that we
silent.
gotta do nowadays.
Alrighty then.
We gotta ask.
What about you, soldier boy? I'd call you that, but standards won't let me.
Oh,
Just call him Beanie, Professor.
Yeah, let's play it safe.
Dude, that's a cool
Beanie
professor. That's a
and
cool
Top.
guy. That's a cool guy.
with names like that, no wonder you 2 already have chemistry.
Thankfully, Ass Whooper is just a nickname he picked.
One day I will be called that with utmost respect. You'll see. Hopefully on live television. Here.
Oh, I really want to see like
PDAs and
the full circle for that name. One day he's gonna be called with
PDAs are a
respect.
part
I
of
can
your
already
ID and your
imagine.
main tool to be used on servers. And these are modified contractors, made for Capster trainers. The professor here will teach you all you need to know in the meantime. I'll leave you to it.
As always.
I'll see you later, boys.
Thanks.
Again!
Yep.
All right, boys, follow me.
Demo man's. Oh, that
Hey,
engineer
look.
looks very cool in the background. Oh, we got a scout flower. We got
Y'all
demo
suck.
flower. Oh,
It's a beautiful day
I
outside.
love the detail that
Birds
not
are
even like
singing, flowers
the
are
in the
blooming,
Animal
And
Kingdom.
on days like these,
Kids like you
should
To
be,
be burning bright.
with spirit.
Should be burning in hell,
First,
Angie. Come
we'll
on,
head
get the
into our
reference.
local clothes shop so you can get yourself some gear. This here's the shop. Let's
I'll
go.
go back to it later and I'll talk after the video. Ooh. As always, Blackmas, I see that you're someone that really loves to go to shopping, you know, because it is like the second time that we get to like.
Professor Carvalho, bom
Oh.
dia.
Bom dia, Rosa.
Como é que vão as coisas?
Fun, boy. Look, I'm bringing in the 2 new faces in town like I told you about.
Oh, you're the new boys in town, huh? Welcome to Saladia.
Professor, what's this lovely lady's name?
Oh no,
Rosa?
it started.
Just Rose.
Just as beautiful as a rose.
Also quite thorny, as a rose.
Beanie,
You can
alive,
respect
boy?
that. He fell in love with the beanie. Yeah, just yep.
It's perfect.
Yep.
Miss Rosa, I would absolutely love to purchase this incredibly valuable brimless cap that you call a beanie.
Dude, that cannot be a coincidence. A beanie called Ass Whooper? Seriously, how?
Yes.
Just as the gods have intended me to have my name be Beanie with a nickname of Ass Whooper. This headwear was also made to be a beanie with the name of Ass Whooper.
The gods must like poor jokes.
Yes, you do, Blackmas. Yes, you do like bad jokes.
Magnificent.
You can get that one for sure. It's literally calling for you.
Have a look around, fellas. Get yourself some clothing. How are Duchess and Hotshot?
You know Duchess. She's always cranky, busy, late.
They have a lot of places to take care of. You know she appreciates your dedication here.
Good morning, Rosa.
Oh. Wait.
Professor Carvalho?
Morning, Duchess.
Is that
New
you,
fellas in
Blackmas?
town.
Is that you?
This is gonna make me look so fancy.
Keep it to yourself, buddy. I'm the one that's gonna look like $1,000,000 over
Oh,
here.
just gotta remove a
I
pop-up.
see. I hope you know that this won't be free.
Just put it on my tab. I'll pay you back with another exterminator job at your weaving mill.
Grand.
And speaking of grand, what a grand sight indeed. Goodness. My goodness. I do wonder if I can... Crap.
The only thing that is
You're
grand
trying,
around
Scout.
here right now
You're trying.
is me, Beanie the Ass Whooper.
You two look nice.
And you look fantastic.
The attire does suit the legs of a trainer for those Capsters.
Thank
I
you.
wasn't talking to you. I was talking to him. Also, the beanie looks good on you.
Thank you, madame.
All right, boys, let's get going to my laboratory. I owe you one,
Hey,
Duchess.
conga, lads.
Remember, when you get a weaving mill problem, give me a call.
Dude, Scout's
Say
not
hi to
catching
Hotshot
one
for
break
me.
today,
Sure
but
thing.
really,
Best of luck to you.
like, can you expect anything less, Scout, if you just shoot your shots to every, like,
Was that
female
Carver?
that you see?
Yes, it was. There are 2 new trainers in town.
Hey, that's nice.
Dear, be a dear, and add another favor to the list.
Another one already? Nice.
What is it? Oh, I think this is gonna come back later on the episode or in a future episode. Hey, I see the Portuguese flag.
Oh, bom dia, Carvalho.
It's so
Bom dia,
weird.
malta.
It's so weird to hear the mercs
Eu
that
vou
are speaking
supor
in
que as
Portuguese.
juventude levem vão ser sinal estudante, certo?
Claro, Zé. Isso nem se pergunta nesta altura.
Né, Zé?
Jovens, sejam bem-vindos a Solária.
Obrigado.
Yeah, obrigado.
Dude, this is so cool,
You
but my
fellas are
brain still
talking good
needed to
Portuguese
adapt.
already.
Still gotta practice mine.
You'll be all right. Give it 2 weeks and you'll know how to flow.
Com o tempo você aprende, Scout. Com o tempo você aprende. Oh, I recognize the map. Okay, not this one, but the previous one I recognized.
I'm back with the boys, Frederick.
There they are. Welcome, welcome. I am Friedrich, but for the sake of clarity, you can call me Frederick. I am the second in command in the science division of Solaria.
Ooh.
Pleasure is ours, Doctor.
And if you couldn't tell by now, I'm first in command. Anyways, let's get you started.
And you
These
just
are
have to
the
assert
3
dominance
most
real
recent
quick.
Capsters I caught for you. Starting with this little fella. This is a Draconiac, a fire dragon. A species known for being powerhouses of physical power.
Damn,
they can dish out great damage with their claws, feet,
the
heads,
skin
and
for
teeth,
this is looking
and can
great.
learn many strong fire attacks.
Oh,
unfortunately,
and gas
they're
attacks.
also known for being quite, let's say, thick-skulled.
I don't know why, but I can already wait to Raf 2501 reacts to this, and he's gonna laugh through that fire joke. I can already tell.
Control of their power, as when threatened, angry, or serious, their brain will wake up, doubling their power and intelligence, becoming true forces of nature. Train and tap into this species' potential, and you will become a force to be reckoned with yourself.
Soldier already likes the dragon. Oh, a bushman!
This is a sniper.
Ah, I see the joke. It's a bushman.
And no, that wasn't me mispronouncing the word sniper, as if I were eating some food. These are a somewhat uncommon species to find in the forests. They are loners, but with great intelligence and battlefield awareness. They use their territory to their advantage, creating makeshift weapons, trinkets, and traps using nothing but what Mother Nature has to offer. These bad boys are more of a jack-of-all-trades, so if you're struggling with a team composition, you can always rely on one of these fellas to help you out.
A jack of all trades would certainly be a nice addition to any team.
Ooh. I remember this one from the trailer.
Is a Pyrask, wielders of hydrokinesis, water magic, a rare sight to find. They're known for being very intelligent, capable of living in civilizations of their own deep below the ocean. They have harnessed and mastered the power of water itself. This particular fella just randomly waltzed up to the surface near one of Solaria's beaches, where the marine biologists were at. Communicated with us with gestures that he wanted to be of use to us people. So I took him in for a lucky trainer to have. Remember that one, Frederick?
Yes, Carvalho. How could I forget seeing this specimen from one of the most territorial and dangerous species just waltzing into our camp?
You see, like, the thing was like this.
Having one of these in your team will be an adventure itself. You might even find yourself learning along with them. They're very loyal and caring once tamed, but taming ain't needed with this one here. That's all, fellas. You get to pick one of these three to be your main companion on your journeys.
I think this one's gonna pick the dragon, and Scout is gonna take the water one.
I think I nailed the three choices this time.
This time, you did.
Take your time, fellas. But not too long, because we still got some work to do. Don't worry too much about these choices, because you'll probably find more of these fellas out there in the region. But still, choose wisely. Your starter will always be special.
Heard you crystal clear, Professor. I've already made my decision.
Who'd you pick?
The Pyrask.
I knew it. I knew it.
Then
like
he's
the
all
logo
yours,
shows
Top.
fire and water.
Unless Beanie
So
here wants to
let's
say
see
something
it.
about it.
Go on. Go on.
Yo, Beanie. You
Go
good?
on. You know you want it. You know.
If you want the Pyrask, we can rock, paper, scissors for him. Best out of 3?
Thanks, Top, but no need. I already made my pick the moment I saw him.
It appears I was correct about my guess.
This
You
one's
and me
mine.
both, Doc.
Mine. All mine.
I noticed the shine in the boy's eyes when the dragon
What?
showed up.
How did you see his
You want the
eyes?
dragon?
And just like me, Professor, the Draconiac has the same shine in his eyes.
That might just be because he's a dragon, man. Glowing eyes are a thing, you know.
I understand your point. Are you willing to put yourself through the toughest of journeys with arguably the hardest one to train and bond with out of the three here?
Yes, I am, Professor. I welcome a challenge in my journey.
Hey now, I ain't cheaping it out here by having the most intelligent guy here of the group. Okay? I want a challenge too.
Loud and clear, boy. Are you boys settled on your choices?
Okay, I thought we were gonna see a fourth option. Bush.
There's
Bushman's
always
rules.
next time, mate. All right, boys. Step right up and greet your new companions.
Hey, at least like he was the most chill one of them all, of not being chosen, you know?
Hey. Do you understand me? Oh, yeah.
Nice.
You ready to embark yourself in one hell of a journey to be the best freaking team in this freaking world, man?
Oh.
All right, put him here. Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do this as a team, man.
Nice.
Freaking brotherhood.
Dude, having a Pokemon that know how to do high fives straight off the bat, best choice. Best choice out of them all.
Freaking doing this. You good?
Yeah, I was waiting for you to finish. I need him to listen to me well, with no distractions.
Ooh.
Dry cognac!
Are you sure you don't want to switch?
Can't do it now, partner. He's made his choice.
No backsies.
He's overstimulated from the laboratory's noises.
Ooh.
Really?
Well, I'll be damned. He figured it out.
Damn, Soldier is better trained than we
Easily
expected.
distracted. Probably a short attention span. Not a problem for me. Buddy, I need you to listen carefully to what I'm about to say.
Dude, Soldier's a good father, damn. Let's see.
I want to embark on an adventure on becoming the best capster trainer in the world of Tuga. But I can't do it alone. Do you know why? Because I need you, buddy. Together
Aww.
we'll form a team and become the bestest of friends. We'll overcome all obstacles and we'll kick a lot of capster ass, including his.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on now.
Can't do that, boy. That's illegal.
I was just
Aw.
playing. I meant his team. There are people out there that don't believe in you because you look
They should
stupid,
give
weak,
like
or
a Soldier
loud.
more
But
credit.
guess what, buddy? I
Oh,
don't
the
give two
inspirational
buckets
music
about
is
that.
forming up.
I know that you have the potential. I can see it in your eyes, buddy. You and I are going to make this world realize that stupid does not actually mean stupid. Some people do not believe in your kind, but I do. I believe in you all the way,
Soldier,
buddy.
you maybe should not be touching his face. He can
But
attack you.
in the end, it's your choice. I won't force you into my team if you don't want to. If you want to join me, touch my hand. I won't ask you to shake it if you don't know what that is. I can teach you.
Wait a minute. Why is its brain active?
Wait for it. Wait for it. Is he gonna bite the hand and so he's gonna take that as a yes? Ah, that's cool. Soldier's been watching
I
a
got
lot of
my answer.
how. Soldier's been watching a lot of How to Train Your Dragon.
Sweet.
That's nice.
Thank you, buddy.
You like How to Train Your Dragon, don't you, Black Mist? And that was you doing that scream, Black Mist. I know it. Bring it here, pal. Aww.
His way of saying you're welcome.
You seeing this, Fred? The darn boy's a dry cognac whisperer.
Yes! Oh, perfect!
Nice. You got your dragon? I got my merfolk. I say we're ready to go, Professor.
You bet your ass. Here you go.
Ooh. Nice. Up. Nice.
Thanks, Hydro.
Me?
You probably have a name already, but think of this as your code name. You know, for the team?
Oh, he doesn't like it so much.
Those are their capsules, now owned by you boys. Don't forget, you two boys are my students, so you gotta be into class tomorrow morning, so me and Frederick can teach you the many subjects of being a capster trainer. Now, get your asses out there and have fun for the time being.
Yeah,
Classes
we
in the
will.
morning, exploring a new world in the evening. Oh, this seems so cool. By
This
far,
is it,
this is
buddy.
the best Pokemon adaptation that I've ever
This
seen
is
on
our first step
TF2.
into the world. We're doing this together. Charcoal.
Ooh, I like the nickname. Dude, what a wholesome introduction to this world. I have so much to talk about. No problem, Black Mist. Thanks for making this. Okay, we're just a few moments away from finishing, so let's see what I wanted to talk about on this. Okay. So, let me turn off this for now. Dude, as soon as we were getting into this, I knew that we were getting the zoom in into Portugal. But I was like really holding a joke to just say, look, oh no, Brazil, no, Brazil, don't go away, because we were almost like just glancing over Brazil, but we all know where this is gonna take place. If you've seen the trailer, you know that we were going to go to the Portugal regions. Another joke about this moment, I was just gonna make the joke about Angie. Why are you with the furry pyros? Because in TF2, one of the most like I would say like a furry mercenary, the one to get the most like a furry type of cosmetic is always like the pyro. And let's agree, like these femme pyro models, they are very very non-safe for work sometimes. So I was gonna make a joke about that, but I didn't got the time. I didn't want to pause the video so we would not break the flow of the story. But really, every single character done here, like every single frame and scene, is just made with such dedication and love. Like I talked with my father about mannequins today, so it's just very cool that they showed up here. Blackmas really knows how to use every single piece of like a TF2 and the SFM and the Gmod, like a tool that he can to his advantage to just get inspiration to turn into something that is new. And as always, Blackmas, you should try to play D&D. Really, if you got into D&D, you would make such beautiful stories for your players. I can already tell. And like how does this work? Like, what is like the process to try to candidate yourself to live in a new world in like your universe, Blackmas? For example, I think that this is a process that was not quick for these two. Like these are the only two. We don't know if there were more people trying to get to go to the Tuga universe or to the Tuga servers. We just know that we got a scout and a soldier that are here today, and they were even received by a VAC employee. And then he's a silver employee, so he's just as we see in the universe. Silver employees, they are people that are like directed to take care of a specific server line, like we saw with the Scratch universe when we had Kia talking to his teammates. They were taking care of a specific server. We saw with the train station VAC employees, and with many other occasions. And we know that the gold is like the elite force, like with Foster and all the others. But I would be interested to just one day understand more about like what is the process to go to a different server and what is the process to go to a different universe on this. Because we've seen like people just transit between like servers so they can work, like Jumpsuit and Fixer when they were working on their first job. They would take this teleport to be able to go to a new server that was the train station. They would work there and they would return. Like, how is the process to be able to get your passport or your verification to be able to transit between servers? What is like something that declares you to not be able to go to a specific server on a daily basis, and what makes you have to just get special permissions? For example, these two had to take special permissions to go to Tuga, but for example, Kia and also Guy, they just travel around you paying for their tickets. Inside this universe, you can transit inside of it, just like countries. We can compare it to countries. You can transit around, but it will cost you money to be able to go around them, in their own logic. But what is the process to be able to go to these new servers? This is something that I really would like to know one day, Blackness. And really, one of the best part of this is just seeing like the nicknames. As soon as he scouts, just sees it. Right? Since top
name like
Top sees like the Beanie the ass whooper, amazing. And this is something I also have to ask. Blackmas, did the joke about Beanie and also the other Beanie having the same name? Is it something that really happens in Pokemon Go? Can you buy cosmetics and there is a cosmetic that has like the same name as yours, randomized? Or this was a complete you choice? I imagine it's a complete you choice. But damn it, this scene was just so cool and just kind of broke usually the stereotype of how like SFMs and Go and other TF2 stories, because usually they're very linear and it's very hard to just balance humor and other characteristics. But you always just manage to break the ice with this. It's just so fun to see characters interacting about how they are, showing these fun moments, which is a great contrast with the Scratch Universe series, the main series. Because this one, it doesn't take itself too serious, it's more of a wholesome note than anything. Like the Scratch Universe is more for action is more for like I would say thriller, you know, just and sometimes drama. While this one is just a slice of life, like a type of series. No pun related to slice of life. Well, slice of life is a little bit more dramatic on a few edges, a little more suspenseful, and 200% more horny. Let's not hype about this. Slice of life is 200% more horny. But this one, I think that out of the bat, this is my favorite series out of the bunch. This just shows how much you came so far, like in SFM, Blackman's and the story writing. And seeing like a Professor Carvalho, which was a very big surprise. I did not expect to see so many characters like speaking Portuguese, but this is actually so cool to see that so many people here just are able to speak multiple languages. But they're being polite because like their visitors don't know how to speak properly yet. Maybe they're not versatile in it yet, as we've seen. They mainly speak English. But it's so cool to think to be able to live in a community where people speak more than one language. There are a few countries that manage to do that. For example, a few places in Europe. We have in Portugal, we have the Portugal Portuguese as well as a lot of like Brazilian Portuguese because of like a lot of Brazilians go to Portugal. Israel also have a lot of people that speak multiple languages. And we also got, for example, in Belgium, like English in many parts of Europe is just becoming a second language to a lot of people. So it's very cool to see this. But honestly, just seeing the amount of input that you put into the tools and everything around, it's magnificent. By the way, is this hat over here? Is this very common in like a Portugal? Let me see if we can get a closer look on that. Yeah, because we've seen a few like male characters like the Heavy also wearing this hat. I don't know the name of it, but can you tell me the name of it, Black Miss? There's a. I think that you've been putting that out because a lot of people in Portugal may use hats. In Brazil, it's not so common for to have like a hat that is like our Brazilian hat. But what is the name of that hat, and what is the history behind that? Oh yeah, and this scene. This is a reference, I believe, to Costa Moinian, right? To the demo flower, and it just to show that Scout will always be the bottom of the joke. Always, there is no way to run for it. The Pyro Beast just prefer the demo flower, while the Scout flower just gets mad because it's never
Y'all
picked.
suck.
Cry about it, Scout. And this is such a cool place. And you know what else is cool? This place, clothing. This is the second time ever since I've been into your channel, Blackman, that you just put a thrift like a run, a thrift store run. And this time is Charm. Last time it was the Je ne sais quoi. But Charm actually fits well. And just seeing all of this, just the difference like with the busts. I think that this is a reference also to Pokemon. I think in the old Pokemon games, where you could see the heads on display on like little heads, you know, that they were placed, mannequin heads. And just to show like how different this is from the main Scratch Universe world, just adds so much detail to the region, you know? Just adds such a nice flavor of change, originality, and I think it's a good callback to the original Pokemon games. And soon, like, let's see, I want to hear the Portuguese again. Let me hear that. Let me.
Professor Carvalho, bom dia.
Bom dia, Rosa.
Como é que vão as coisas?
Fun, bem. Look, I'm bringing in the two new faces in town like I...
Okay, really. The moment that I like started to hear the Portuguese and I just saw the lyrics, my mind was a little fuzzy. But now that I'm just going back to be able to rewatch it with my eyes closed, dude, this is so good. This is so perfect, you know, just to be able to understand it. Still is a little bit memeable because the AI is never gonna be perfect. But seeing the mercs and all the characters speak a little bit of Portuguese, even if it is like a Portugal Portuguese, is just so cool to be able to understand them, you know? Not to have to sometimes look at the lyrics, but to just enjoy the moment. This is so cool. And I was paying attention to Soldier at this scene. I saw Scout doing the little, like the little gesture like this. But I expected him to be doing this because he was choosing like something. But it was only Soldier who was in love with the beanie. But Scout... I can already see how this is gonna go. He's gonna have a little bit of a Brock attitude, right? He's just gonna go flirt with every single gal, lady, or girl that he finds on his adventure. But we'll see how this goes, because I think that he grew a little bit on Rosa. I think that Rosa found him charmful in his own way, you know? They're both scouts. Let's see how this goes.
Told you about.
And this little scene with like Rosa, with the like soldier just falling in love with the beanie, and the beanie literally being called like the ass whooper or whopper. Wait, now I'm confused. Is it whooper or whopper? I don't remember now, like the correct pronunciation of this. Damn it! But everyone just surprised. This was destiny. This was destiny. I knew he was gonna go for this because of the trailer, but this scene was amazing. Every scene with Soldier is just amazing on this one, showing that Soldier is not the most intelligent, but I think that he's like the most like willing to have fun, and the most emotional intelligence out of the group. I think that's a good word to describe him.
It's perfect.
And once again, you guys see this. Okay, did you guys notice that? Let me go back. So I need to point something that I almost forgot to talk about. The little movement, as well as I'm gonna have to go back to this. But just to show like
walk around with a name like
Scout's like a lip work for this, the animation on it.
Dude.
See?
Great names,
It got way more detailed than
You're
the last
kidding,
time.
right? Coming from the guy who called himself Top P.
the last P is silent, and it's a legit.
And what is with Scouts is just the one to have like a letter silent in their name because they will show that they're cool. Are all Scouts this edgy, Black Miss? Sometimes. Because the same thing with P. Rick, and this can actually be a callback to P. Rick. With the P being silent, so it's just called like P. Rick, or can be called Rick. But then he's called Prick. I just noticed that. I almost didn't catch that. If I didn't come back for the animation, I would not realize this Easter egg.
Legit name.
And mine isn't. Because
I don't even know where to start with you. I mean,
Also, once again, great mix between the actual voice lines from like the AI.
You're naming yourself after a
I want to see the moment that I was talking about. Look at this face. Look at it. I don't know why, but I feel like I've seen this type of expression in anime, you know? I don't know why. I don't know why. But look, this expression just gives so much emotion of like cringiness to Scout, which it really fits the character. This was amazing. Once again, this was just so amazing. I think there was another moment where we had like Scout just giving a few expressions, but I don't remember where there is now. So just let's keep going to just revisit the other characters.
Wait.
They have a lot of places to take care of. You know she appreciates your dedication here.
Oh, what was her name?
Wait. You know Duchess.
Duchess.
She's always cranky, busy. Wait.
They have a lot of places to take care of. You know she...
So like Duchess is gonna be a future quest giver, like we've seen. Like Professor said that he would repay her later for the cosmetics for the boys with a little job. So this is something that is cool. We're gonna be able to see her like fit into the story later on. And I really want to see who's gonna be like their duels. If we're gonna get our own like TF2 Pokemon version of Team Rocket, or if we're gonna get just some like a cool like characters. I think we're gonna have a Team Rocket, but who could it be? Maybe a Miss Pauling version of Team Rocket as a model, with a sniper version. Maybe we'll have to see. We'll have to see. But I'm extremely curious to see how they're gonna adapt Team Rocket.
Your dedication here.
And soon enough, we're gonna have like.
Morning, Duchess. New fellas in town.
Oh yeah, this is a cool thing. This is something actually kind of cool. I didn't notice this at first, but as soon as she comes and says Professor Carvalho, Professor Oak, he just starts to speak in English, and he just tells that there are new people here. So as soon as she arrives, he gives her as kind of a social cue that we have guests. In a way, it's very professional just to say that, oh, let's not discuss anything professional right here. I'm just giving a tour to some new people, as well as just saying, hey, we got some new guys. Let's make them feel at home, and let's just speak in English. You know, just so we're not unpolite. And this is actually very cool. The social awareness, the social cues, just with this interaction, is something that I did not notice at first, but damn, this is another level of screenwriting. Cool. Nice one, Black Miss.
Keep it to yourself, buddy. I'm the one that's gonna look like $1 million over here.
I'm feeling like $1 million Deutschmarks.
I hope you know that this won't be free.
Just put it on my tab. I'll pay you back with another exterminator job at your weaving mill.
Grand.
Plus, I noticed this little blue thing on her eye, but are like her eyes just that big? Like, are they that cartoony? I don't know. Just it feels a little bit weird because we've seen pyros with just a normal eyes and that's cursed, but I don't think that I remember seeing any like a big googly eyes or anime eyes for pyros before. At least not in the my recent reactions. So this is interesting. And once again,
Speaking of grand,
I never expected Scout to shoot his shot with a fem pyro. Look,
what a grand sight indeed. Goodness. My goodness. I do wonder if I can.
yep. And Scout takes the social cool. You know, when Scout started to flirt with her, I was like, the same face that he gave to Soldier was like given to him inside my head, like, Scout, don't do that. Dude, don't do that. I wonder if you had like a friend like this in real life, Black Ones, that would just hit in every girl. Because I've seen people do that, you know, not people that I would be friends with. I just occasionally saw people that would always shoot their shots to any like breeding female that they saw on the street or like they were together like in a social gathering. They always like try to do that, and that's so cringe. That is so inconvenient to keep watching, you know. There was like even once where when I was in the Discord call, there was like a girl, and like one of our like guys in the group would just be so annoying, you know, about it. It would just be so annoying about like, oh no, because I like this and I like that and I like this. And needless to say that nowadays I don't walk around him so much because that part was so annoying. Oh, I think one of my guests just arrived. I saw like the little like phone like blipping. Oh, I need to speed things up. I have guests arriving soon.
Crap.
I was expecting to finish this in about 35 minutes, but now it's over 40 minutes. Oh. Let me just advance this. Dude, like, once again, the Portuguese scene with Heavy and he's having like the little, like a Portugal flag or pin. It's just so cool.
Bom dia, Carvalho.
Oi, bom dia, malta.
Dude, so
Eu vou supor
weird.
que a juventude que levas aí vão ser sinal estudantes, certo?
Claro, Zé. Isso nem se pergunta nada.
Claro, Zé. Funny enough, I think that we also had Zé as an expression. Zé is called, yeah, sure, pal. You know, it's like just a little like a way to just say, yeah, buddy, just to show that they have like this playful relationship. But we had like, I think we still like use Zé in a few parts of Brazil. You know, I don't remember which ones right now, but a little bit more up north, this might be still an expression there. But just the way that the Heavy and everyone is just so polite, and just seeing the engineer like giving the happy face that actually just extends his cheeks on the model, dude, that is so wholesome. Everyone just searching for a good time, and I really want to see if like Beanie and Top will be able to just communicate all around, you know, in Portuguese at one point. And as soon as they arrived, I knew that Soldier was gonna pick red and the Scout was gonna pick blue. I knew because of the logo with fire and water, I knew that this was gonna be a thing. But the coolest thing about this whole, like, just interaction, beyond Soldier talking with Charcoal, was just to be able to see, like, how each one of the creatures that were going to be chosen were so different. While Charcoal just showed to have, just like in the depth of his head, just a sparkle of intelligence to just be able to recognize Soldier as being one of true intents, to just take him on an adventure, to become friends, to become the best of the best. We had oh, now I totally forgot his name. We had the aquatic like TF2 Pokemon. Let me just confirm his nickname over here. Let me confirm his nickname.
Already, but
Hydro, I think it was. Hydro, yeah. Just show like the differences between them. One being more hyper intelligent and possibly even more intelligent than Scout, and a little bit more sassy, while the other one's a little bit like less intelligent, but it can be more dangerous and even more intelligence at times when it's needed. This is just gonna give like such a great dynamic. And before I have to go, because I really have to just go, I think I have guests arriving. Sorry, Black Miss. I really want to do this reaction, but I exceeded my time a little bit. Dude, this moment between Soldier just shows a great contrast between him and Kia, because we're used to see like the soldiers being distant, being completely crazy. But you just proved that this soldier's not gonna be the same thing. He's one that is all excited for an adventure. He doesn't mind what people can say about his personality, about the name that he chose. He's all for it. He doesn't care. He's gonna do his best. And if he's gonna take one Pokemon under his wing, pun intended, he's gonna do the utmost job to secure that both of them are gonna do their best to each other. You know, that he's not alone in this journey. That this is like you're my duo now, buddy. Let's go, let's do it. That's cool. And on a side note, do you guys realize that there's like this little note here saying in case of plague, break glass? Sheesh. But I wonder what other types we're gonna see. Like we got plant or bush type, we got aqua type, and we got fire type. So let's see what else we can see in the future. And this little scene with how to train your dragon reference is just amazing. Did you also watch it in the movies, Blockmans? Because I think that this is one of the movies that I remember that I watched in the cinema. How to Train Your Dragon. It was great. So, oh yeah, one last thing. The dynamic to tell them that they're gonna have to attend classes just gives a great way to just return the professor to the scene multiple times each episode, as well as teaching them and us something new every day. Like developing a plot where we're gonna get to meet the world together with the characters is great. And it's a great thing that you actually went with that, Black Miss. And that's it. I managed to get to the end. Guys, if you guys can, please sure to give a like to the original video. Blackmas, as always, exceeded his work, and I cannot wait to see future episodes. But I'm gonna be a good fan. I'm just gonna hold to myself the excitement. I'm gonna hold myself the theories for future episodes. And I hope that you guys can just go to this video, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe if you guys enjoy what you guys are seeing. And I hope that you guys have a great weekend. I'm not gonna be able to stream today, maybe only on Sunday, but I hope to see you guys there. And about the new background, I think that some of you will think about this, but I'm just trying to change a few things, so I hope that you guys didn't mind it as much as compared to the green screen. So until next time, I hope that you guys stay amazing, okay? Bye! See ya! I would also like to say a big thank you to my patrons, TitleMark01 and Someone10. Thank you for choosing to support the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!